Well, good morning, everyone. Hi, it's Carrie. How are you this morning on this Tuesday? Oh, goodness. Can you believe a week from today is Thanksgiving week? How did that happen so quick? I'm just blown away. I don't know why all of a sudden it is hitting me, but it is. And I'm not ready for it at all. Got way, way too many things going on in my life. How about you? How are you this morning? Grab a drink, if you would, please. I have my trusty iced coffee. Grab your tools and your makeup, and let's get ready. I am wearing true fall colors today: brown, black, cream, and tan. And I'm going to use this beautiful palette called Nudie Patootie. It is, let me get the brand. I just adore this palette in the fall. It is just so beautiful. It is a Laura Lee product, and Laura Lee, Los Angeles, Nudie Patootie. And guys, look at this stunning palette. Look at these beautiful colors in here. So we're going to use these today. I'm not exactly sure of the combination yet, but we'll get there. Um, I got all my prep work done. I put on extra moisturizers because our temperatures have dropped today. We are down pretty low this morning, down into the 50s for Houston. That's pretty low pretty quickly. And that's always a sign for me to increase my um, moisturizers for a couple of reasons. The cold weather for me dries me out really quickly. And especially when it gets to the colder weather and you start turning your heaters on in your house, that sucks the life out of your skin from a moisture perspective. So double up on your moisturizers as we get into the winter season. Some of you may already be in it. So if you are, make sure you are really hitting the moisturizers and protecting your skin. Today we're going to use for foundation, we're going to use my Covergirl Ageless Foundation. This product has been on the market a really long time. It is an excellent, excellent product. It is a cream foundation. And one of the things that I love so much about this product is it says it fills in tiny lines as you go, and it really does. I think one of the keys to the application of this particular foundation is go ahead and get it on, and then you want to let it sit for a couple of minutes, or at least a minute. You really want to let it sit and sink into your skin, let the body temperature warm it up, if you will, and then come back over it and really make sure that you are blending this into your skin, picking up all those areas where you've got problems, and just let it sit. Because in my experience, their claim that it fills in these little tiny lines is really true. I mean, I look when I at my skin before I put this on, and I always examine my skin in the morning just to see if there's anything going on that happened overnight that I need to address, patches of dryness, that sort of thing. And so I'm real cognitive about changes to my skin, and so using this in the mornings, I am really enjoying it because I put it on and then I let it just do its thing while I put on a concealer, and I really do see how it works, especially in the fine lines. I do love the way it helps my neck region too, smooths all of that out, and it's just a nice product. It's inexpensive in comparison to so many other products that are on the market, um, and it's available in any drugstore or local grocery store, generally speaking. So it's pretty accessible. You can buy it online too, and I'm so excited to announce this morning that I have a Amazon storefront. And so I'm going to try to find each day the products that I use and make a template in my shop so you can go to, I'm going to date them and color code them. So this is going to be my brown black um, list today, and I'm going to attach it into my video so you can see. It'll probably be down in the comments section. So you can just double click on that link. It'll take you straight to Amazon, and you can, if you want, then go from there and buy these products if you are so inclined. So I'm very excited about that. I can't wait for that to kind of get rocking and rolling so you guys can find the products that you think are going to work for you. I hope they do, of course. You know, I want to share things with you that I think you would like, that I know are working for me. So I'm excited about that. So look for that. Hope to have that, the first one done today for you. Okay, so I'm using my concealer now. This is my Makeup Revolution moisturizing concealer. It's a relatively new product if you're new here. I do love it because, again, as you get older, you can never use enough moisture in your makeup routine. It's just going to give your skin every opportunity to look the very best that it can. Moisturizers are remarkable products and how they transform your skin. So at any age it's important, but as you get older it becomes even more important. So I'm going to get that into the eye area here and really get that nicely blended. If you are new here, you will see that I actually work with brushes. I'm not a fan of makeup sponges. I think it's just a generational thing, to be quite honest with you. It's not something I kind of grew up with in the application of my makeup, so I'm used to brushes, and so that's just what I stick with. I know a lot of influencers, I watch a lot of influencers that don't use brushes, that they strictly use sponges, and that's working for them. So, congratulations. Find what works for you. And don't ever let anybody tell you what you're doing is wrong. That is one thing you will never hear from me. I do not believe in that at all. We're all different. We all have different perspectives. We have different thoughts on things. Do what's best for you. You know you better than anybody else. So don't let anybody come along and say what you're doing is not right. I certainly wouldn't impose that on anybody. I'm here to give you suggestions and application techniques and share my experience and hope that you enjoy the different looks that I work on every day and new things. One of the new things is this Amazon storefront, and I'm so excited about it. And I hope that if you see a product here and you want to try it, you will then now have a way to do that. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, I'm just putting on my e.l.f. 4-color contour palette. I do love this product. You guys actually encouraged me to try that months ago, and I did, and I love it. So thank you for that. I am not so arrogant, far from it, in thinking that I know it all when it comes to makeup. I'm just sharing my experiences with you. And I want to hear from you guys too, because there could be a technique or a product like this one that I'd never tried before, and you encouraged me, and I did, and now I'm continuing to use it. And so that's what this channel is about. Sharing ideas and opportunities and alternatives that might work for you. Okay, so now that that's all on really good, let's just get the mirror out and take a look at this. Oh, the concealer looks really nice today. The foundation is also looking extremely nice today. Very, very pleased with that. That looks beautiful. Okay, I am using a rounded, heavier brush to pick up my powder and apply it under my eyes here. I'm really finding that this application of powder like this, using this brush, has really helped the under eye area of my products stay in place. No cracking, no splitting. It's just really helping set my under eye and my eyelid by using this rounded brush here and stippling that powder into this area. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of the concentration of the powder is a little bit different, but I am seeing much, much better under eye coverage and appearance when I apply like this. And I do take it all the way up and all the way out and then all the way under. And I'm loving the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I've been using it for a long time, and I just haven't found anything that even comes close. So stick with what you know. When you find a product and it works for you, stick with it for a while. You know, we all get to the point sometimes, though, where we want to try something new. So, you know, give yourself some grace. If you decide you see a product that I use or somebody else uses and you're like, oh, I'd like to try that, then go try. You know, you never know. It could replace what you've used for so long. First thing that comes to mind for me when I make that suggestion is I used Revlon's Color Stay finishing powder forever, and I still use it, but not as much because I have found another one that is on Amazon that I am absolutely adoring, and it is my finishing powder, my Perfect Pore Pink Pack, and it's a pressed pink finishing powder, and I love it. I use it to clean up under my eyes. I use it to brighten under my eyes. I love it. Okay, let's start with, well, first of all, yeah, let's go ahead and do eyes today. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Let's see. I think I want to do in the base, I want to use a color called, in this palette, it is called Streaking. Let me get my brushes out here. And we're going to take it and we are going to put it all over our lid and our eye socket up through the transitional area. And it is a very, very pretty, neutral, sort of tanny color. I'm going to take it, start down on the lid, and then take it all the way up through transition, bring it up to my big brow bone right here. Absolutely gorgeous neutrally color here. It's a perfect cool tone for my skin. And we're just getting that all over the lid and bringing it up. Loving that. Gorgeous. Now we are going to pick up, I believe, I want to get my glasses on here because I really want to look here. We're going to use a color. We're going to mix two shimmers here. We're going to mix Topless and Jaybird. Topless and Jaybird. And we're going to put those in my transitional area right in through here. Getting it in the transition, and then I'm bringing it up over onto the big bone right here. It's a very, very pretty shimmer. Has some dimension to it. Now I'm going to go to the darker one, and we're just going to kind of stipple that one in the same area. Stippling for me with these shimmers, I get a better result because it seems to place the color and the eyeshadow better when I stipple it. Have more control and more placement in the eye itself. Oh, that is so beautiful. Not sure you guys can actually see how gorgeous this is in translation in the camera, but it is just stunningly beautiful fall colors. Gorgeous. Now there is some fallout, so before I move any further, I do want to pick up my finishing powder and my powder puff, and I want to sweep. I want to sweep away the fallout before I add my next step. And my next step is going to be, let me get this color for you. Naked Butt. It's a darker brown, but it's not dark brown. It has these shimmering type properties to it. So we're going to outline the eye, top and bottom. And then we're going to create a little bit of a wing out here. Just at the very outer edge of the eye. Give it that kind of smokiness that we're looking for. And then we're going to bring it up in right in here in this little corner area. I'm making like a little hook right here. Do the same over here. Accentuate my brown eyes here. Create that little hook. All right, gorgeous. Now again, we're going to make sure that we've got no fallout. Then we're going to pick back up our first color. We're going to put a little bit more right here in close to the nose and right here to give some lightness and some more contour right in here. Beautiful. And then we're going to pick up the lightest color in the palette and we're going to come up here and we're going to go under the brow. Now, one thing I also want to do whenever I use a dark color like this, I always want to be very, very careful that I have no shadowing here or here, and I can actually see a little bit. So I'm going to pick up my finishing powder, and we're just going to come in right in here, right in this area. Make sure that there is no dark shadowing from this brown palette that we're using. We don't want any of that to appear here in the corner because that will sink my eyes backward and I don't want that to happen. So I'm making sure that I'm really paying attention to the inner area right here. And if you want to, you can actually come underneath and just add a little bit of contour so you have a nice bright under eye. Gorgeous. When brown works for me and I find it and I hit it, I love it because it accentuates the dark, deep brown eyes that I have. Get some of a little bit of this excess off my lips. Lips are dry too already. Dollar Store LA Colors Cocoa Shimmer. Is my lip color today, and I'm gonna get it out. I don't know where it is right now, but before I finish I will get out my lip gloss and we'll put a little lip gloss on just to finish that off. Now we're going to come in with blush. This is my Milani Baked. Their newer blush product came out in the springtime, I think it was, and it's called Dolce. The color is Dolce. And it's spectacular. Okay. Put this powder away before I spill it everywhere and make a mess. Okay, now we're just going to come in and we're going to blend real good with our powder puff. We're going to pick up our finishing powder and just sort of tap it. And then just come in and really make sure that we have no harsh lines anywhere before we do mascara. And I do this just because it's a powder product and I don't want it to hit my mascara after I've applied it. So I try to do this before. And let's now, if you have eyelashes that have any color to them at all, if you wanted to add to this particular look, you could get a dark brown or sable color mascara, which would look beautiful with this color combination. Unfortunately for me, my eyelashes are so light. If I use a brown, you're not going to be able to see it. I have to use black. And so, but if you do have color pigmentation to your lashes, this is where you could do a really beautiful sable brown or even a maroon on top of this would look spectacular. So think about that as you go, especially into the fall season, with all of the browns that we have a tendency to wear, the tans, the greens. Um, that mascara color would look spectacular with this look. If you had lashes that had any sort of color to them at all. Mine do not. They are blonde, blonde, blonde. And so it just doesn't show up. The brown just does not show up. So we stick with the black. And I do love this product because there's two major reasons I love this product besides the formula, which is just spectacular. The wand is a fantastic wand. It's my favorite type of wand. It is a very stiff wand and it has very fine teeth on it. So it really does comb my lashes as I'm applying it, and it coats them beautifully. That's the first thing that I always look for when I'm buying a mascara. If it's got a flimsy, soft wand that you get a lot of feedback and a lot of play with, I'm not going to like it. I'll put it on, I'll use it one time and then I'll throw it away. I don't like how the application works for me. It's just me again. Doesn't mean it's a bad product, it's just not a product that works well for me. That's the first rule of thumb for me. The second rule of thumb is it's got to come off with water. This is a tubular mascara, so each time I put a coat on, I am covering up the previous tube, and that's how you can make your lashes look thicker and longer is by using tubular mascara. So you're constantly building on top of it. It's sort of like if you think of a cupcake and you're putting layer upon layer upon layer of icing. Similar type process here. We are adding layers each time we go and we do another swipe of this product. We are adding another layer or fattening up that tube that we put down originally. And the tubing mascara, it just comes off with water. You literally put water on it and it washes away. I don't want to tug at my lashes at all. I want the mascara to just wash away. And this mascara is absolutely spectacular in that aspect. It just completely washes away. There's never any tugging or pulling, and I don't need any other product except water to get it off. That's a must for me. Those two things I don't compromise on when I buy mascara. And that's why when I found this mascara and the formula is just so spectacular, and the look that I get from my lashes is just stunning. All right. Almost done here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, just love these color combinations when they work and I hit the target. Sorry, guys. I have a runny nose still. It's just beautiful with my brown eyes and my blonde hair. Oh, that's so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous today. All right, let me see if I can find my, let me scooch this a little bit and let me see if I can dig back in here and get my, sorry guys, I don't know why I put it down there. My lip gloss. Giving you whiplash here. I'm sorry about that. All right, let's get this lip gloss on and finish this up. Christian Dior lip gloss on top of my dollar store lipstick. Cocoa Shimmer. It's in LA colors. I get it at the dollar store. It was literally, I think, $2. And I love the dark color for the fall. All right, that's it for me. I'm out. Have a spectacular Tuesday, guys, wherever you are. Hit your grand slam. Take no prisoners. Get out there and make it a spectacular day, whatever you do. And I hope that you have a tremendous, successful day. Always remember to never trust your surroundings. Always pay attention. Be cognizant of who's around you, what's around you, and never ever take anything for granted. Unfortunately, in these times, we have to be so careful. And as we've seen, there are evil, evil people in our country that want to hurt and damage America. So please, please be careful as you are out and about going through your daily processes. And thank you for being a part of this growing community. You are helping me grow, and I thank you so much for that. I really do. We are getting to the point where we're going to be able to add some features and potentially do some live interactions, and I can't wait for all of that. I really can't, and you are helping me get there. So thank you. God bless you for that. If you're new and I haven't responded to your request or your hello, or if you haven't, please reach out to me and pop in and say hello so I can welcome you properly. And thank you for joining our small community where we're all about just helping each other. Feel good, look good, be the best that we can be, to encourage each other that it doesn't matter where we are in our life, anything is possible with hard work, faith, love, and dedication. Any goals are attainable if you want them bad and you believe in yourself. Age is it's just a number. Don't let it get in your way. Get out there and shoot for the stars. We only live once. 10 seconds is all you have for your first impression, so don't waste it because you never get it back again, and it could take you anywhere. Could take you to the moon and back. You just never know. God bless everybody. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Be safe. And let me hear from you. I do want to hear back. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think about this beautiful brown blackish combination that I used today. This is a really great palette. If you're in the market for a nude palette, Laura Lee's Los Angeles Nudie Patooti, give it a try. I know you can find it at Home Goods, Ross, and some of the discount brands, and you can probably still find it online. I will try to find it and link it. And please visit my new Amazon storefront. Can't wait to get some feedback on that as well. God bless. I'll see you the next time. This is Carrie from Texas.